Hey everybody, it's Dale Ner. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. And we're back here on Constantiam.net. We're doing our End survival series. We're going out here and we're trying to find an Elytra. And in the last video, if you missed it, we just basically traveled along the highway a bit. We are in kind of raw nether a little bit now. We're still on the axis, but we're traveling on just kind of some wild pathways here, not gonna lie. But I'm guessing in this video we're probably going to get to the end of this highway here, and then we're probably either going to go right or left and maybe set up a little base. I'm not really sure exactly. It's probably going to be general traveling, but it's not going to be the type of traveling where we're traveling on like the main obsidian highway. You know, these are more player made, like long time ago, were the old pathways and stuff that we're going to be taking. But anyways, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a wonderful day today, and yeah, let's get going. Let's keep traveling here. Let's put a little marker down just so we know exactly where we're going here. And then there's the pathway. Alright, let's keep going. I don't know how far out we are. I want to say 15,000 blocks probably. That's my guess. That's just kind of how far it's felt. I feel like the highway would have ended at 10k, you know? On each one, like everyone I feel like kind of ends at 10,000 blocks, and I feel like we've maybe not 15, maybe like 13,000 blocks out, because I don't feel like we've traveled 5,000 blocks since that little thing there, but maybe. Also, there's a ton of dirt here. This is awesome. If we ever need dirt, we can come back here, grab as much as we need. But yeah, I'm guessing this is probably gonna be a little bit of a shorter episode, and I probably should keep them more consistent, right, in length. I don't know. I'd kind of just go until there's like a good stopping point, but I try not to go over an hour. Like if I go over an hour, it's very rare, and it's because I kind of lost track of time or something. I try and have it be over 30 minutes, at 30 minutes or over, and under an hour. That's kind of my personal goal for each video and stuff. Just because I don't want them to be too long, you know, but I also don't want them to be too short either, you know. And I feel like 30 minutes, under 30 minutes is too short for a series that not much is happening in, you know? Where you can kind of like skip around and kind of get like a general idea. But I feel like over an hour is just kind of too long for people that actually want to sit down and watch the video, you know? I feel like an hour is pretty good. Especially with the uploads being almost like close to being daily, you know? Maybe in the future I'll upload like 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, like straight, you know, but I'll only upload once a week or something, you know what I mean? Something that you can kind of break down into multiple like little segments and stuff. There's this YouTuber named Doug, and I'm kind of like, I kind of just recently found him and stuff, and he has some really cool like streams and stuff where he has like uses like AI or like he like codes like mods or like different stuff like that, right? But he did this one, it was for Pajama Sam, where he used like ChatGPT to basically like play Pajama Sam, and he like did whatever through it. One of the most entertaining streams I've ever seen in my life. Super entertaining, super funny, right? And Doug is just such a great entertainer. And I watched the entire thing. It was a 10-hour stream. I watched the entire thing, except for the very beginning because it was like off topic, right? But it was like 9 hours, right? A 9-hour stream basically then that I watched. The entire thing though. And the reason though I did that is because it was super entertaining, first of all, but I was able to break it up into small pieces where I'd only watch like 30 minutes or 10 minutes and then wait a couple days, and when I had some free time watch 10 minutes more or whatever. And I just finished it like yesterday, I think. It was great though. I was like, this is awesome. This is honestly a good way to watch like really long streams like that, is just by like breaking it up and stuff. So I want to kind of give the people that ability to do that maybe in the future, but for right now I kind of want to keep it at an hour or under an hour. And if I go over, it was a mistake, because I have a couple of videos that I've gone over on. But I also don't think that I'm entertaining enough to be watched for an hour and a half straight, or even 10 minutes straight, you know? I feel like, I don't know, I don't feel like I'm there yet, entertaining wise, right? But that's kind of why I'm doing this, right, also. and that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm doing like the non-edited version, is because it's really easy to edit a bunch, right, and make stuff sound good and make stuff entertaining, but it's not super easy not to edit. And it's also like easier just to not edit too. Like it's easier after not to edit, but it's harder in the moment not to edit stuff, you know? Let's eat a little more food here. But I thought if I can get good at being entertaining without editing, right, then I can edit those videos. Oh my goodness, I almost fell. I don't know why I hit that button. Okay, I need to like chill out. My hands are like cramping up. Hold on, I need to take a little breather for a second here. Crack my knuckles a little bit or something. Get some blood flowing into them. I just recorded the last video, and so I'm just going straight into it. Maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe I should kind of give myself a break because, man, I almost fell there. Okay, what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, I'm not entertaining. I don't feel like I'm that entertaining. I want to get more entertaining. I want to get better at talking. I want to get better at telling funny stories, like just being engaging, you know? And the only way you do that is by practice, right? You just have to do it over and over and over again. And that's also why feedback is so important. So if you guys have any feedback for the content, how I talk, maybe like if I say certain words too much or certain phrases or whatever, right? It's anything that would detract from it being entertaining or anything, like please give me feedback. Like I want constructive criticism. I want to get better. I want to get better at talking. I want to get better at doing YouTube. There's a little kill area over there that someone set up. Let's grab a little bit more of this end stone. I just want enough so that way if a Enderman is like chasing us or whatever, we can just pile up real quick. But if I run out of blocks, I mean that would really suck. Yeah, but I just want to thank everyone who like watches all the videos and stuff. I know there's a few out there. I know most people who watch the videos click on, watch a couple seconds, and then click off, which is totally fine. You know, that's what I do a lot of times with a lot of people's videos, especially when it comes to content like this. It's not edited, it's not anything, it's just very long form content. I just kind of click on, click off real quick. But there's a couple people who watch the whole things, and I just want to thank you. Like, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And I hope that if you have any ideas for me, or if there's any suggestions for anything, like, please let me know. Like, I care about your opinions a lot. Alright, let's see. We're at 46, 47. I said we just get a stack. Let's just get one stack. And then once we get down to like 30 blocks again, we'll like go up to a stack again or something like that. We just need something that will kind of keep us in check, you know? Same thing with the chorus fruit. Like before, like I almost ran out of food too, you know? Or like hunger as well. Like we need to keep our hunger up too, because if we start being chased, our hunger is going to go down like crazy, you know? There's just a couple things like that. Let's also get some cobblestone in our inventory too, just in case, right? I feel like that'd be a good idea. Okay, 62. We're not going to use the cobblestone for anything, but more so like if we're being chased by something, it'd be good to have a bunch of blocks in our inventory that we can use just in case. You know, because if we like scroll over trying to like use the blocks, it's not a given that we're going to be able to scroll over right to the chorus or the end stone. That just reminded me of something though. Like me scrolling around, like this one time my mouse scroll wheel broke. For some reason it's fixed now. I've had the same mouse for like 8 years. It's like completely worn down in like so many areas. The wire's like completely messed up. But the scroll wheel stopped working one day, and it didn't work for months and months. Wait a minute. Did we just go? No, we didn't. Okay, this is slightly different. I was gonna say this looks similar, but I think we're good. Yeah, the scroll wheel stopped working for a little bit, and so what I had to do instead is I had to use the number pad. You know how hard it is to use the number pad, especially when you're trying to like go quickly, you know? I'm sure that like it is quicker and it's more precise, but I always click the wrong thing. And I just feel like, I don't know, I've played Minecraft for so long that I can kind of just go from whatever spot I want to go to real quick, you know? Like if I think about it too much, I can't, you know? But it's not even something I think, like when I don't think about it, I can just do it real quick, you know? And sometimes I like surprise myself. I'm like, how did I like get to that block that I needed so quickly, you know? But you know what kind of messes up my brain though? Like if I'm right here and let's say I want to get this block here, right? I don't scroll that way. like I go all the way over to the right, you know? I think that's just very interesting. Because like if I keep scrolling all the way that way, it like messes up my brain a little bit. Like my brain like can't really understand what's going on. Okay, there's like a ton of Endermen here. What in the world is going on? Can I push? Is it even possible to push them off? I'm not gonna hit them this time. Okay, it is possible. Okay, that's cool. And I don't think they teleport if they hit the end. Man, so if last time if I had just pushed him just a little bit further, he would have died. Man, it's so frustrating. I mean, I think we are out just as far, if not farther now, and we now have a ton of cobblestone. We have like a bunch of different food items that we can grow in the future and saplings. So I mean, we're pretty like set up. We're set up pretty well here. So I'm not too sad anymore. I was pretty sad before, but I'm not as sad anymore, I guess. Let's be careful. Let's not be stupid. Alright, there we go. Is jumping better? Like, is jumping safe, do you think, on here? That's the thing, too. Like, if I had the idea to, like, add wind or whatever to the end, which I think would be a really interesting feature, right? Maybe even just in certain parts or something. But, like, if you sprint around like this, maybe it would, like, a gust could push you off or something. So, like, when it got really windy, like, you'd have to, like, crouch. Or maybe the wind would come in, like, in parts, you know, like right now it would be super calm, but then maybe you'd start to hear like a little whistle or something, and then maybe like the chorus root would kind of like sway in the breeze or something, and then it would get like super crazy where you couldn't even walk across any bridges or something like that. I don't know how you would implement that though. I don't know how you get that to work. Maybe it'd kind of work like rain or something, you know? Right, like that could be the rain, but in this world or something, you know? And then there'd be lightning too, or that'd be like, not lightning in here, but like the equivalent to a thunderstorm would be like the super, super strong gusts of wind or something like that. Honestly, I might even like go on the Reddit, make a Minecraft suggestion like page thingy for this, because I feel like that'd be kind of cool. End island winds or something like that. I think you could do it with the same function or whatever as that function. I don't know. I'm not a coder. I don't know what I'm saying. The same like code, I guess. The same type of code as like a rainstorm, you know, that where it goes over the entire area, but it kind of feels like it's in certain areas or something like that. I don't know. It could be interesting. I've always wanted to get into modding and stuff and making Minecraft mods. Or just video game design in general. I feel like that'd be really cool. And maybe one day I'll like make a Dale Ner video or something where I have like stuff that's not related to Constantiam, you know, like a different channel or something. That's what I was thinking. Like maybe if I get bigger on Constantiam and stuff and I have a lot more viewers and I want to start branching out into doing this stuff, maybe I'll like make a poll or something and see if I should keep it on this channel or if I should just move it to a different channel or something. You know, I think honestly the best way would probably be to make another channel and then just link it a bunch, you know? Because my least favorite thing is whenever I'm watching a YouTuber for one thing and then I like see in my subscription box like Valorant or something. And I'm like, dude, I don't care about that game. I don't play the game. And I'm not gonna watch it, you know. And sometimes it'll even make me unsubscribe, you know. So maybe I could have like Dale Ner's random stuff or something like that. Or maybe just a completely different channel name, like completely different, and then just connect them and be like, hey, this is my general account that I do like whatever I want in. I don't know. Okay, let's see here. The problem though with like doing a lot of other content, and let's say like I did that and then eventually I wanted to do more like long form content or something. The problem with doing stuff like that is, if not long form, like real life content, right? The problem with doing that is People in Constantiam are kind of crazy sometimes. Like some people, there's like a select group of people who are kind of wild, and they'll dox you. They will 100% dox you. They're just looking for the opportunity to dox you, right? And so putting your real face or putting like anything in real life out there, like probably isn't a good idea on YouTube, period. But I feel like, I don't know, Constantium's just even worse, you know? Okay. Ooh, I thought I looked at that guy. We can check this one real quick. It doesn't look like it's in too bad a shape, so we can just see. It actually doesn't look. I don't see any. Oh, I see. No, there's a block missing there. So we might find something up here. Yeah, let's be careful not to be stupid. Okay. Oh yeah, look. This is where all of the shulkers were. Look at that. So I'm guessing there's not gonna be anything in here, realistically, right? Like multiple people have been here already. There's no chance that there's someone here, or like stuff here. Okay, careful. Huh. Let's not die here. Okay, we could go that direction. That's where the thing is. There's not even like a pathway over there. That's interesting. Why is there no bridge to that thing? Did someone just fly up there? There's no bridge on either direction. That's kind of weird. What could be... Why are people rating this rather than rating that? That actually doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, hold on. How did they get up there then? That makes no sense. What in the world? Should we go over there? No, it looks like someone broke in that little hole there. Oh, they must have just ender pearled. I'm guessing that's probably what they did. Okay. I was gonna say, yeah, like, there's no way that there's an unrated, like, thing here this far up. Or this close to the highway, you know? I mean, we have to eat anyway right now, right? We might as well just use it to get down. There we go. Alright, and onward, I guess. Let's keep going. There's nothing, I don't want to spend too much time looking at those since we're still basically on the axis right now, you know? Man, the scary thing with these blocks here, I've been trying to figure out a way to like figure out what direction you're going just based on these things. And we know we shouldn't be going, we know we should be going like the dark side, right? This side, this side. And I guess that like gives us some kind of bearing, you know? We know to kind of keep ourselves aligned in this direction. But we could just completely miss it, you know? Like we could accidentally get turned around and start walking this way for a second, you know? So I really wish there was another way to figure that out. Maybe, there's not even like, I was gonna say maybe there's a way with like all the chorus fruit like leans a certain direction or something. I don't know. Also, I'm pretty sure like all these different like chorus root configurations, like I'm sure they're all random too, you know? I wonder how many different varieties of this chorus fruit stuff you can get, you know? That might be an interesting little like study that someone could do, you know? Because I'm sure it's all just like random, you know? Like I'm sure there's not like specific models they use. I'm sure it's just like a number or whatever. Oh, there's the highway. Nice. I was looking for the highway. I was getting a little concerned. Looks like someone is killing Enderman here. A little path. We might honestly benefit from killing some Enderman too. Let's kind of build this up a little bit more. Okay, there we go. I feel a little bit more safe. Hello, sir. Oh, so even if they're not even looking at you, they just see through. They just can feel it, I guess. They can feel that you're looking at them. Huh, it looks like there's a little bit of lag right now too, which is unfortunate. Okay, nice. You know, one of these days soon, I don't know, depending on how long the series goes on for, I might start using chords, I might use a hacked client, but for now, I mean, for now we're going to keep it as vanilla and as restricted as possible, you know what I mean? And that's the other thing too. Like, I don't know if in the future I want to do another end like series or something, or what I'd even do it about. You know, because I feel like there's a lot of potential in the end. You know, maybe just like an end base thing or something. You know, or like an end build, but where I actually use like blocks from the overworld and stuff. You know, not restricted, just like a regular build or something. Because I don't really know what else that you'd be able to have. Maybe turning an end island green or something would be kind of cool, right? Like replacing all this with grass, making like a beautiful little sanctuary or something. I'm looking directly at him. There we go. Do we have 5? How many do we want? I think 6 would be good, you know? I feel like 6 is a good number. Gives us enough where if we need to use them for emergencies, we can, but once you start having to use them to like travel across and stuff, we're gonna have to get a lot more. I'll probably do that bar off stream, just get like a stack or 16. Oh, careful, dude. Okay, let's not be stupid here. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got 6. Yeah, so be careful. I'm hoping I didn't look at any others on accident here. That's always like the fear, you know, one's just aggro, like around the corner. That's the thing too, like about, I've talked about this so many times, right? I feel like it's just, I feel kind of bad for people who sit through all the videos and stuff, but I just feel like Minecraft mobs need so much work in their AI. Like how cool would it be if there was like different temperaments for Endermen, you know, where some of them you look at and then they don't get aggro. Some you look at, they don't get aggro at first, you know? But then later they get aggro at you for looking at them, you know? Like they really think about it or something, you know? Or maybe others, like if you look at another Enderman and he sees that Enderman being aggro at you, like he also gets aggro at you or something, you know? Or maybe like they get aggro and then they like back off and like hide, you know, to like try and like surprise attack you type deal. I don't know, there's like a lot that you could do with it, I feel. But what's unfortunate is I know that more code, you know, more features, stuff like that, it all costs money to make, first of all, but it also costs, you know, data, you know, and how big of a file Minecraft is. I know they just can't add tons of stuff because there wouldn't be enough room to do it, but I don't know, I wish there was. I'm sure there's some way. There has to be some way to optimize everything, you know? Because I don't think Minecraft's a very optimized game in the first place, you know? I'm sure there's a way to like rerun the entire engine or something, you know, and there's always ways to do stuff like that, you know? People have done some incredible stuff just by optimizing and stuff, you know? And I'm not like a computer like nerd or anything, you know? So I don't really know like a lot about like computers like that. But my personal like theory and stuff on like how computers are gonna improve, like I'm sure there's gonna be like a hard limit to like the hardware of computers, you know? And graphics cards and stuff like that. But I think then it's just gonna become like a lot of software stuff, like revising and getting the most efficient like programs possible, you know? Or even hardware that's specifically designed for one function, you know, like a computer has all this other stuff on it, you know? Like it has all this other stuff, like you have your file app, you have your like all your different browsers, you have your different games, you have all this stuff, right? And then the iOS that like runs all of it, right? But in the future, you could have that exact same like computer built specifically for a single game, you know, but like a really super high, in-depth game, you know. And then you could have like capture cards type stuff like that too, but you'd have to like do an external capture card where it's just the display or something, you know what I mean? Like everything in the game is just that's the operating system, right? I feel like that'd be kind of cool, kind of like how the old games were created, right? Like years and years ago, you'd have like a big machine that would basically make each computer specifically for each game or for whatever. It probably costs like thousands of dollars for each game, but you could probably get some incredible stuff, like close to lifelike almost type stuff. especially for like VR type games, designated hardware type stuff would probably be the future. I'm assuming. And like, yeah, you could probably do a lot of stuff with a lot of the future computers and stuff, but how much more would you be able to do with a designated computer for that specific game or something? I don't know. I'm sure the person who comes up with the machine that can manufacture all the different stuff and manufacture different games, but like individual computers that make those games, would probably become super rich. But that would only become an industry once the computers reach a point where there's no improvement in the hardware anymore, or very little improvement year after year, you know? But maybe by then quantum computers will be in everyone's home or something, I don't know. But then, I mean, the same argument can be made with those. And also, like, I've read some stuff, and they said that, like, quantum computers aren't, like, going to be used for the stuff that we think they are. Like, they're not good in the stuff that we think they are. Like, it's not like a normal computer type deal. It's more for, like, simulations and stuff like that. And, which is kind of cool. I mean, I'm sure there's people that, like, know how to combine the two together, you know, classical computers and quantum computers. Like, imagine Minecraft, but with, like, super crazy physics and stuff because of the simulations from a quantum computer and stuff. That'd be kind of cool. Like, you break a block and it breaks into millions of individual pieces that are all rendered perfectly accurate and stuff. Like, that'd be sick. Or you could have like with a simulation, right? You could have all the other stuff done by a regular computer. And then if my understanding of quantum computers is like right or whatever, you could have all the physics-based stuff done by that. And then you could have like giant moving ships and stuff and moving islands and like all the end islands could like crash into each other and stuff, you know, or like bump into each other or whatever, right? You could have big giant earthquakes that move all of the overworld stuff around and stuff like that, you know, stuff that would take up so much graphical power today and like computing power, not necessarily graphical. I think that's what it is. Like I said, I don't really know computers that well, so I don't know what I'm talking about, but I don't know, it'd be kind of cool. I'm sure there's scientists out there that are working on something like that. Or probably something even cooler than that, you know? Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I was just thinking about the wiki, the wiki that they made. It's so cool. It's such an amazing idea. I'm so glad that they did it, and I think it'd be kind of cool to like maybe make a video about that, you know, like going through the wiki and going through the different files and folders and stuff like that. That actually might be the next video I make. Ooh, a bucket! No, you're kidding, dude. A bucket, really? That's amazing. Okay. Wait a minute. Lily pads, dorite, sticks. You can take the sticks. Dude, that's amazing. That is amazing. Okay, hold on. Let's put the bucket in our, because we don't have any water yet. And I think that there should be like, yeah, let's put a little marker too here. That is amazing. Wait, we found a bucket. Oh, and there's water right there. Wait, let's go grab the water. I was gonna say we don't have water yet, but this is amazing. We got our bucket back. Yes. Okay, let's be very careful now. Let's be like incredibly careful. Look at that. We got a water bucket. Okay, let's put this right next to our inventory here. So let's say we place it down. Oh, this is gonna be great. We can use this to save ourselves. We can use this whenever we're building, right? Wow, I'm excited. Okay, that's amazing. I wonder if there's anything in this city here. I'm trying to be careful not to look. Wow. Okay, let's take this chest too because I don't really want to have to take all this wood. I don't want to have to use all this wood for that, you know? Okay, what do we not need? Don't need sandstone, don't need that, don't need that. I mean, they're cool. They'd be nice to have, right, for building stuff. Lily pad, don't really chest. There we go. Takes a lot of wood. Alright, we can even take this extra crafting table too, we might as well, right? Wow, look at this. Okay, anything we should probably put in here? Let's put some of these blocks in here, I guess. I mean, might as well. Let's put... We don't need that. What is the block we have the most of? Sandstone. Diorite. Yeah, sure. Why not? There we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. I mean, there's coal too. We can also make blocks of coal, right? Yeah, let's pick up the coal and put that in our inventory too. There we go. Or in our ender chest, sorry. And lily pads, I mean, lily pads are kind of cool, I guess, but and I can't really think of a use for them. Yeah, I doubt there's going to be anything in here, especially because everyone goes through, right, and gets all the shulkers and stuff. But we can check, you know, we can check real quick. Water bucket, yes. This is great. Okay, let's be careful. Let's be like super, super, super careful. Yeah, it looks like there's not going to be anything at all. Also, I feel like this hallway up here is a lot scarier. I feel like it's taller. I'm a little worried about that. Yeah, let's put down a water bucket. And when we have it, right, just in case we fall in the next few steps here. Yeah, like that. There we go. If we fell all the way down, that would have saved our life. The water bucket already saved our life. Okay, let's see. We can check this way first. I don't know if these have chests normally. I'm sure that does. I'm sure that one has a chest. Is that a shulker? No, it's not. Okay. I was gonna say. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything. No chest, no nothing up here. Yeah, these are all on the highway. We're not gonna find anything here. We can check that one right there. Since we're here, right, we can just check it real quick and then we can hop down. I just don't want to spend too much time going through each little one, you know? Yeah, there's nothing up here. Okay, let's eat some chorus fruit. There we go. Back down the ground. Nice. And we know what direction to go to, so that's perfect. And we got a water bucket. This is great. Let's keep going. I'm sure we can just go this way. We might have to backtrack a little bit because it might be over that direction. I'm not sure. Wow, this is wonderful. Alright. Yep, there's a little pathway here. Look at that. So if we put down a water bucket here, right? So let's say we put a water bucket down right here, right? And then let's pretend that we're like walking this way, right? And then, oop, we fell. Oop, we fell. There we go, we're fine. Oh, we're building out. We fall. Ah! And we just hop on the water bucket. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Let's keep going. That was an amazing chest. I'm so happy that we went and looked inside. Okay. I honestly probably should make another axe too, just because this one's getting a little low here. I don't want to run out of my axe before I... That'd be really unfortunate. Still think it's more coarse for here. I don't think we're low yet. I think we still have quite a few, but might as well, you know, every once in a while. That way we kind of just stay stocked up. We don't have to go through and destroy an entire forest or anything. Just a couple every once in a while. Wow, it's so desolate out here. I really wish that they updated the end. There's so much that you could add. There's so many biomes you could add. There's so much cool stuff. And they did say that they were going to update every dimension before adding a new dimension. Which, I mean, can you imagine Constantiam with a new dimension? Wow, that'd be sick. What would the dimension be, you know? Hopefully it'd be something cool. I feel like we need more lush dimensions, you know? We need more dimensions that you can kind of chill out and really build some cool stuff in. I feel like the end is not a chill dimension at all, right? The nether, not even close. So I really feel like if you got, just like, I feel like the end but floating islands would be cool. So like not the end but the overworld but floating islands, that's one of the original dimensions they were going to add like years and years and years ago, I think. But that would be so cool. Imagine the cool builds you could make with that. Imagine all the lava casts and all the stuff that you can make. Like, that would be so cool, right? This is what I mean by, this is why I hope that Minecraft stays popular. Because there's so much potential. There's so much stuff that you could do with it, you know? There's so much optimizing. There's so much, like, so many cool features you could add. And if it's not popular, I mean, they're not going to keep updating it. You know, they're going to bring their dev team down so they just fix bugs and not add really cool features and stuff. So as much as it is unfortunate, oh wow, we're getting to the end here. Look at this. We started to get to the point where people started using like, they started using ender pearls and stuff. I don't really want to use a bucket yet. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, we can try building with this. Oh, it's so scary. Even with this, it's scary. Okay. Cool. I mean, yeah, this is gonna take a while, right? Oh, okay. Let's be careful. Let's not be stupid. If we fall, that'd be awful. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. You know what I mean? I don't feel like this is the. I really don't think that this is the best way to do this. I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe underneath, like this. Nope, that is definitely not better. Not at all. Wow. Let's grab this. Okay. Wow, that's wild. We could just do this, right? We could just like put a water bucket down and then build and then keep building, you know. We could do that. And that's fine. That's fine to do. We can't really do this in like crazy lag or anything, but there we go. Grab the water bucket. Put it next to us here. Put it like there. This makes it so much safer though, you know? So much safer. It might be a good idea to wait until this thing flows all the way down before we really start doing anything, but I just want to build across once, you know what I mean? Also, what's our limit? What's our limit for like how far we want to go out? Maybe like 4 blocks? Let's wait a minute. Let's wait a little while. There we go. And we're doing like a little thing too, right? Where we like kind of back up a little bit as well. Okay. I think we're good. Well, there we go. Well, I mean, we added to the highway now. I mean, that's pretty cool, right? I'm sure there's going to be another highway up here eventually, you know? Maybe on that island to the right or something too, you know? Unless they really just ender pearled over there. Wow, look at that. I'm sure, it looks like they did. You know, we might have to do the same. I don't really want to start using like blocks and stuff for this yet, so. Because using blocks means that we have to mine a stupid amount, so let's use the pearl if we can. I just want to try mining. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's put a little marker down, that way we know where we're going. Well, there we go. We made our first little bridge. I mean, it was a short little bridge, but we still made it. Make sure we're going the right direction still. Yeah, it looks like we are. Now let's keep going. If this is the end, we might want to go to the left or right and start exploring that direction. Alright, let's see. Anything here? Any line or anything? Don't see anything at all. Alright, this might be it. This might be the end of the line, I'm gonna be honest with you. Here, let's try going to the left. So I know that we've been going out straight this whole time, but I think it's time to start going to the left and then kind of going in a diagonal. I think would be good. Oh no, that just connects. Let's not waste ender pearls if we don't have to, you know. I mean, yeah, it's gonna take us a little bit more time to get over there, but alright, let's see here. That's the thing too that I don't understand. Like, if someone does this, right, that just leaves it like this, but they never spawn like that. So that means that people have been on this, like, island specifically, right? Yeah, okay, so we're good. There's cores for here. Just wanted to check and make sure, you know? You know, it might be a good idea. It might be a good idea to, like, travel out to the right still. Because I'm sure, like, a lot of people get to the end here and then just start going to the left and right, you know? But maybe, I guess we'll just have to see, you know? See what works best for us. I'm sure we're going to run into, like, more bridges and stuff once we get further out here, though. But I do think that we're far enough out that we can kind of start, like, taking our own path. Okay, dude, why are you looking at me like that? Relax. Yeah, I think we can kind of start taking our own path out, though, you know? Put a marker down. I'm tired. It looks like there's a little bit of lag, too. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I'm not saying anything. I'm sure that there's been people that have, like, walked past here and stuff, you know? But I'm not seeing any trails or pathways or anything, which is honestly a good sign. It means that, like, we might be able to find an end city that has, like, gear and stuff, you know? It probably won't have an Elytra, but it'll probably have, like, gear and tools and ores and stuff like that, which would be great, you know? Is this connected? Are we connected to this? Or not? Okay, what do we want to do? Do we want to use an ender pearl, or do we want to... Oh, man. Let's use an ender pearl, actually. Yeah, let's be careful. Put a little marker down, mark where we're going. Let's change the marker to look like that, right? So that is towards spawn, and that's the direction that we're going. Or maybe that's not smart. Is that not smart? Because there's no other way that you could look at this, right? Like, if we look at it, like, if we come across one like this, we're like, okay, well, what direction's which? I think this is good. Cool. Yeah, I think we're fine. We probably should start, like, killing more Endermen, though. I think that'd be good. I think I'm gonna do that off camera, though, and get like 16 or 2 stacks of 16, just to really give us a lot, you know. So we can have a lot to work with. Let's go to. Can we even make it to that one over there? I don't want to throw to one that we can't make it to. Here, I want to look around and up. Okay, careful. That's like a big fear of mine, is that I'm going to make one aggro on accident. Like, just by looking across, you know, like looking across the void. Can you make one aggro if they're not in your render distance? Is that how that works? Is that possible? Hold on, let me turn up my simulation distance at 6 chunks here. What is now? It was at 5. I thought it might be like 1 or something. I don't think that's render distance. I think the entity is still. I don't know. Can they say you if you can't see them? That's a good question. Oh, I don't know if we can make it at this time. No, we should be able to. We should be able to make it. Okay, how far? Oh, really? That's it? That's as far as we got? Okay, we should probably be a little more careful though. Maybe build out a little bit more first before we do something like this. Okay, let's grab this one. Ooh, this might be just a desolate island here. There might be nothing here. Wow, so we're traveling. We kind of did it. We're kind of out here, you know? All right. There's a couple Endermen here. Oh, there's quite a few. Okay, I think this is probably a good spot to end it. Pretty close at least. What is OBS at? 44. Yeah, that's like right in the sweet spot. So let's eat a little bit here. We want to make sure that our health is all the way up before we build a little cave and like start hitting people. Okay, let's put a water bucket down. And the reason why I'm doing that too is just because like when I'm building stuff like around like this, you know, I'm sure it'd be easy just to exit and look at Enderman, and I don't really want to die if I have the ability not to. Okay, there we go. You can make it a little bit bigger. I mean, we have enough wood and stuff to make more pickaxes and stuff. I'm not too worried about that. There we go. We can take the water bucket out. Alright. Well, let's get some more ender pearls. Yeah, let's collect this course right here. There you go. Almost 2 stacks. Well, thank you so much for watching. My name is Dale Ner. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. I hope you have a wonderful week. And we did a lot today. We got a water bucket, which is huge news, right? We got a bunch of blocks. Like, we traveled out super far. We're now actually traveling out in the end, you know. And so I'm hoping maybe next video or the video after we might find an end city that has gear and more ores for shields and tools and all that fun stuff. We might not, but I'm hoping so. But in the meantime, I'm gonna grab some ender pearls and just want to thank you guys for watching. You guys have a great day. See you later.